Last night, several Warriors stepped up their game to secure their 5th conference win of the season. Now the question is, can the Warriors protect their home court again to get their first conference sweep of the season? The home team presents Mountain Pacific Sports Federation men's volleyball in tonight's rematch. It's the 10th-ranked Hawaii Warriors against the 9th-rated Waves of Pepperdine. Hello again, everybody. I'm Jim Leahy along with Ryan Suji. Welcome to our coverage. This is a big game for Hawaii tonight because it proves their worth in the conference standings. They would like to sweep, and none better than Pepperdine, because Pepperdine always has a quality team. Last night, Jonas and Josh Walker each had 15 kills, but they led a team effort last night that is worthy of note. Hawaii played very aggressive volleyball. They outserved Pepperdine, and they were able to come from behind when they had to. They were able to build leads when they had to, and so they swept Pepperdine and swept them decisively, 20-19, or rather 25-19, 25-20, and then 25-20. So tonight they're going to try to do the same thing, but knowing Pepperdine and knowing their coach Marv Dunphy, that could be rather hard.
Yeah, this is a team, a Pepperdine Wave squad that beat the #1 ranked USC Trojans, so Hawaii will definitely need to respect the opponent. This is a very critical match for both teams. If you look at the conference standings, both Hawaii and Pepperdine are in the middle of the conference, so every match from here on out in the MPSF is so critical as it could have postseason implications. Remember, only the top 8 teams will make it to the MPSF playoffs and continue on into the postseason. So head coach Charlie Wade wants to see his team not only come out of this weekend with 1 victory, but no doubt wants to come away with at least 2 victories to help solidify their spot in the MPSF tournament. So
if you liked Hawaii's effort last night, well, get comfortable. They're going to try to do it again. When we come back, we'll get underway. Pepperdine against Hawaii. Starting lineups are sponsored by Hawaiian Tel Federal Credit Union, where membership is open to all island residents. Hele Mai, you belong. For Pepperdine, Corey Ricks, Maurice Torres, and Bo Vanderwell. They are the outside hitters. The middle blockers are Tyler Jaynes, Matt Pollock. The setter is Casey Kreider, and the libero is Mike McMahon. They're coached, of course, by Marv Dunphy. He is in his 28th year. There you see his record, 513 and 207. For Hawaii, this is the way they will line up tonight. Stephen Hunt, Joshua Walker, and Jonas Umlauf, the outside hitters. The middle blockers, Shane Welch, Jared Lofi, and the setter is Nate Zemyak. The libero is Nick Costello. Hawaii is coached by Charlie Wade in his 2nd year. So we'll take this break. When we come back, we will have the first serve. The rematch, Pepperdine against Hawaii. The keys to tonight's match, sponsored by Kaiser Permanente. Live well, be well, thrive.
Well, tonight's keys resemble that of a surf report. So first up for Pepperdine, it's 0-0-0. The waves last night were flat to 0. All 3 outside hitters for Pepperdine hit for a 0 hitting percentage and will need to create bigger waves offensively. The outside hitters usually hit from anywhere from 200 to 300, so we'll see if the Surf or the Waves can hit for a higher percentage in order for them to find success. And for Hawaii, it's beware of the dangerous Waves. Hawaii has got to respect the opponent and not have a letdown. We talked about how important this second night matchup will be. They need to have the same energy and focus and avoid being overtaken by the Waves tonight.
Referee up on the pedestal is Dan Hironaka. On the floor is Wayne Lee. The linesmen are Darren Chun and Ryan Scudder.
The head coach for your Warriors is
You see, that's Darren. Ryan Scudder's in there somewhere. There he is. The series record is sponsored by Aston Hotels and Resorts. Over 62 years of Kama'aina hospitality. Pepperdine leads the series 38-25. This is the 64th meeting overall. Vanderway. Bo Vanderway from Carlsbad, California, will serve for Pepperdine. Hawaii with a sweep last night, trying to duplicate that feat here tonight against Pepperdine. Vanderway is ready. And that is a point by Shane Welsh. So Hawaii starts right away attacking the middle.
That's one thing we want to see and pay attention to is the offensive production of Shane Welsh last night, only having 2 kills and hitting for -200. See if he gets off to a better night tonight.
Here's Zemyak. That's dug up by Vanderway. Torres, who didn't play well last night. I mean, he started well in last night's match, but he faded over the route, and at the end, he was not on the court. So he starts to come back tonight right away with a point. Outside, Umlauf hit that off Torres. And also Pollock.
Fantastic set that time by Nate Zemniak to save that near overpass, putting up a perfect set to his go-to hitter, Jonas Umlauf, on the left side.
Walker serves. Walker gets it in. Kreider, back set. Torres hits it. He tried for the corner. Nobody touched it. The ball went out. Hawaii leads 3-1, first set. Walker was particularly effective last night in his serve. Goes over the cable, but right there is Kreider. They go to Torres. That ball is hit into the back row. That's saved. And then the ball comes over and is shanked over Vanderway. Great play by Hawaii.
And that just showcases the value of a neutral. Stephen Hunt realized that the set was off the net, didn't take a full swing, just kept it in play, and the Pepperdine Wave squad couldn't handle that ball.
Great save by Costello. Walker serving again. 4 serving 1. This one is long. So Torres will go back to serve for Pepperdine. Walker, Zemyak, Hunt. That's long.
Hunt looking to go for the high hands that time, unfortunately hitting that ball a little too high over the blockers for Pepperdine.
Torres serving for Pepperdine. Into the net. Service error. The thing is that Pepperdine last night was kind of really the bugaboo was they kept doing it to themselves. A lot of service errors, a lot of mistakes. Welch serves. And that ball goes off Vanderway. Coming over to help was McMahon, but it just never materialized.
And that just shows the inexperience of the passers for Pepperdine. This is the first ace of the year for Welsh as we see McMahon taking an out ball, the freshman libero, with his first error of the night.
Ball is hit wide. That time by Pollock. And Hawaii leading 7-3. And Pepperdine again not starting well. They started better last night. Welsh to serve for Hawaii. Floats just out. Man, watching it all the way. Serving is Ricks. Hunt, Zemyak. That ball is pounded off the block by Umlauf. And Umlauf, who was definitely not at 100% last night, is playing a little better tonight already, and you can tell the difference, and that's bad news for Pepperdine. Hawaii leading 8-4. Umlauf with a big toss. McMahon in the air, waiting for it is Kreider. Outside it goes, and that ball is hit out by Hunt. On the hit by Torres.
Torres off to a good start for Pepperdine so far. Torres picking up his second kill, hitting that ball off the block attempt by Stephen Hunt.
5 serving 8. Hunt, Zemyak. The ball is saved by Pollock. Back to the middle. Ricks hits it long.
So Ricks, another outside hitter that struggled last night. We talked about them in the keys of the outside hitters hitting 0. Ricks has got to find a way to get on track. The former All-American has to help carry the load for this team.
Hawaii leading by 4. Serving, Kreider sets up Vanderway. Vanderway pounds it off the block. Zemyak and Lofi.
And Vanderway not really hitting the hardest ball in the gym. Just a nice, smart hit going off the block and tooling it for his first kill.
Kreider serving for Pepperdine. Off the cable. Costello, Zemyak, Walker.
Josh Walker, the second team All-American from last year, putting up All-American numbers once again this year, hitting this ball over Maurice Torres that time.
Jared Lofi serving. McMahon. Kreider, the ball is hit over by Vanderway, and that's off the Hawaii block.
Again, Vanderway finding a way to get a kill by just hitting that ball and tooling the Hawaii blockers again.
Hawaii leading 10-7 here in the first set. Vanderway back to serve for Pepperdine. Gets it in. Hunt, Zemyak, Walker, little touch, gets it down. Walker. His court vision, I mean, we keep saying this. Walker gets up there, and he already on the way up is making decisions. He's seeing the court.
And again, we talked about it last night. It's just the evolution of Josh Walker as an attacker. We saw him early on in his career just hitting every ball and really has developed into a great all-around volleyball player thanks to the coaching of Hawaii.
Zemyak. Line drives it over. McMahon to Kreider. And the ball is hit by Jaynes, but Hawaii is there to return it. Hawaii now leading 12-7.
Head coach Charlie Wade said before the match that they're going to try and do a better job at stopping Pepperdine's middle right there. Umlauf helping Welsh do just that.
Zemyak again. Dug up by Vanderway. It's an overpass, and pounding the ball down was Walker off the block. Hawaii now leading 13-7 in the first set. Did this surprise you?
Definitely a little bit surprising. Pepperdine coming out flat once again to see if they can turn things around.
This health report is sponsored by HMSA, working for a healthier Hawaii. Chase Ross out for Pepperdine. Brennan Dyer out for Hawaii. Hawaii's leading 13-7. There you see Brennan Dyer. Zemyak to serve yet again. Zemyak trying to get on a substantial run here. Gets it in. Good diving dig that time. Kreider to Ricks. Ricks hits it off the Hawaii block. Hawaii had 3 blockers up that time. Umlauf. They also had Welsh and Walker.
Well, quality swing by Ricks, but a phenomenal set right here by the setter for Pepperdine who put that ball up.
Walker. Block. Walker with the save. Zemiak back to Walker. Second time. Spins it into the back row. Kreider goes cross court. Ball is hit by Torres, and Torres hits it off the block. So 2 quick points now for Pepperdine. Jaynes to serve for Pepperdine. Costello, Zemiak, ball hit over by Welsh. Good save by Kreider. Here's Torres. Torres, that's off the block, that's off the antenna. And a point for Hawaii. Hit the antenna before it hit the block. 14-9, Hawaii leading in the first set. Serving will be Walker, Josh Walker. Gets it in. Kreider back set. Torres goes cross court. Did it hit somebody? It did. That's off the block. Little tickle. Point for Pepperdine. Torres will go back to serve now for the Waves.
You see his number 4 kills already. An aggressive server. We'll see if he can put some pressure on Hawaii's passers with his tough serve.
He was sat down last night. He didn't like that at all. Serving long. Point for Hawaii. 15-10. So we are at the 15 plateau in the first set. Hawaii leading by 5. The Outlook is sponsored by Subway. Eat fresh. Pacific in here on the 11th and the 12th. Then Hawaii's on the road against Long Beach State. They have 2 on the road against BYU. And then they're home for the month of April, or the start of it, April Fool's Day, against Cal State Northridge.
So this next road trip for Hawaii is going to be extremely tough against both the 49ers and BYU. All the more reason why these matches here at home are so important for Hawaii.
Welsh, the serve. McMahon, Kreider. Ball is hit by Pollock into the back row. That went off Walker.
Pollock, one of the few bright spots for Pepperdine last night, having 6 kills, hitting 500. We'll see if setter Casey Kreider goes and calls Pollock's number a little bit more here tonight.
Ricks serving. Umlauf. Umlauf hits it off the block. And that is a point for Hawaii. Now Pepperdine doesn't like that. They say it was an antenna violation.
So we'll see if the ball goes off the block and into the antenna. Yes, it did. Good call.
Good call, yes. 16-11, Hawaii leads. If Pepperdine is going to make a move here in this first set, they've got to begin to do it now. Umlauf. Umlauf just mishit that one. There you see the softball score today. Somebody said, what, perfect game for Parnaby, the pitcher for Hawaii? That's a point for Hawaii, is getting the ball across. There's Stephen Hunt.
And we saw this play last night with Stephen Hunt being moved around offensively, that time hitting an inside 2 set, finding success.
Hunt serving. In the air by Rick Torres. That's saved by Costello in the back row. Zemiak to Umlauf, and Umlauf just powers it to the terra flush. 18-12, Hawaii leading here in the first set.
Well, great dig by Costello, and Umlauf finishes by hitting that ball cross court, picking up his 4th kill of the night.
So Pepperdine calls a timeout, and we shall return. The Jack Bag is sponsored by Jack in the Box, where you can get anything on the menu any time of day. The Pepperdine Waves in Malibu, California. 8,000 students. Began admitting students in 1937. 18-12, Hawaii leading. Serving is Stephen Hunt. Kind of just bubbles it over. That ball is hit. Great dig by Hunt. Umlauf through the double block. And that goes off of Torres.
Jim, that might just be the play of the night. A fantastic dig by Stephen Hunt, and then a superb set by Nick Castillo, side-setting that ball to Umlauf, who's perfect. It's a perfect 5 for 5, hitting 1,000 right now.
19 serving 12. Hunt served. Dug up by Ricks. And then kind of a semi-joust at the net, gets down in front of Lofi. You can credit Kreider for that.
Lofi not able to take advantage of that overpass.
Semyak, Lofi hits it, and Lofi's able to pound it off the double block. So Lofi, charged with a mistake earlier, comes right back, gets the point, 20-13. Into the game for Hawaii, number 4, Sam Biscaro. Biscaro to serve. Gets it in. Ball is hit over by Jaynes. And Jaynes gets it just inside the back line.
Jaynes had a relatively quiet night last night, picking up only 4 kills. Again, last night, we'll see if he gets on track tonight for the Waves.
Kyle Garens has come in to serve now. He's a freshman from Los Gatos, California. Garens off Walker. Semyak, Walker again. And Walker looked like that was effortless. He didn't have a lot on it, but he hit right where he wanted to. 21-14, Hawaii in the first set. Everyone would expect Pepperdine to come out with something different, something new, something to really challenge Hawaii. That just has not happened. Serving will be Semyak. It's off the cable. Garens. Ball is hit over by Jaynes. Saved by Hunt. Hunt tried to baby it across. Couldn't do it. Tried to get it just over the net into the corner.
Smart idea for Hunt. If that ball went over the net, it would have been a kill. Unfortunately, tipping that ball into the net.
Serving is Jaynes. Semyak. And off balance that time. And hitting the ball, it was an errant ball that he hit. That was Umlauf. Serving again is Jaynes. Lollipops it over. And again, there you see another weapon in his repertoire. Speaking, of course, of Joshua Walker.
Some of the coaches in the MPSF describe Walker as one of the better players in the conference. And again, the evolution of Josh Walker has just been a treat to see, as he's not only a threat offensively, but also from behind the service line.
22 serving 16. Walker serves it long. So we go back to that sense of urgency that we saw last night with Pepperdine. Torres serves it. Walker mishit. Pancake dig by Semyak. Saved by Costello. Ball comes over, and this time Costello couldn't get there. So you have to credit Pollock. And it's 22-18. And so Pepperdine making a semi-run here, trying to cut into the Hawaii lead. Torres lollipops it. Walker, Semyak, and the ball is hit by Welsh. Welsh put that right down the front of the body that time of Pollock. So it's 23-18. Hawaii is 2 points away from claiming the first set. Coming into the game to serve is Harrison Carroll from Orange, California.
Carroll, who had a great run last night at the end of Game 3, really provided a lift for the Warriors.
Carroll serves, gets it in, dug up by McMahon. Kreider backs at Torres. Torres zipped that right by Walker in the back row. 23-19. Welsh will come into the front row. He will come in for Carroll. Also back on the floor, the libero, Nick Costello. Serving is Ricks. Hunt Zen Umlauf. 24-19. So Hawaii with aloha ball here in the first set. Umlauf will serve it. Umlauf gets it in. That ball dug up by Ricks. Hit over by Pollock. Comes back. Pushed. Good, great pancake dig by Walker. Hunt got it across. And the ball finally ends up in the hands of Pollock. And he finishes. 24-20.
The crowd applauds the effort by Hawaii. Some great defensive play by Nate Zemniak and also a pancake dig by Josh Walker. Hawaii playing a lot better defense as the season progresses.
Into the game, number 16, Trevor Van Uden. Van Uden from Thousand Oaks, California. He's got to be perfect. Gets it in. Hunt, Zemniak. Ball is hit over by Lofi, and that's the first set. Lofi just took aim, pulled the trigger, and that was it. 25-20 at the end of set number 1.